Hi everyone! Welcome to My Opinions Are Trash. Today we will be ranking the Euphoria characters, and if you haven't watched season 2 yet, then there are major spoilers ahead. Let's get the obvious out of the way, which is Nate. Nate is an abusive, manipulative psychopath who doesn't deserve Maddie or Cassie. I hate him every time he comes on screen, and he deserves his own category at the very bottom. Next would be his father, of course, who's a literal pedophile, and he gives me the creeps. 20. A character who also gives me the creeps is Lori. I feel like we haven't fully seen what she's capable of, but I almost couldn't watch that bathtub scene. The actress herself wasn't even comfortable filming it. She's so creepy, and I feel like we're going to see more of that next season. 19. While we don't see much of her, I don't really like Nate's mom. She has a strong habit of excusing her son's behavior while she is aware of everything he's been doing. 18. He's not on the tier, but this is where I would put Daniel. I hate him for how he treated Kat and Cassie last season. 17. I irrationally hate Elliot. I don't know why, I just don't think he adds anything to the story besides causing problems for Rue and Jules. 16. While I sympathized with McKay, he really was not that good of a boyfriend, and he wasn't really there for Cassie like he needed to be. I feel like he kind of contributed to her downfall this season. 15. She is funny, but I haven't forgotten about what she did to Kat last season. 14. I have a love-hate relationship with Jules. I really want to like her, but she makes really selfish decisions sometimes, and she can kind of be a hypocrite, and she causes more problems for Rue than what she needs. 13. I have complicated feelings towards Rue. I think she's a very well-written character. She's been through a lot and is desperately trying to hold it together. We've seen her do some pretty messed up things, but we've also seen her good side. My favorite was how supportive she was towards Lexi at the end. I really want to see more of that friendship. Much respect to her for what she did in the last episode. 11. I can see why people don't like Leslie, but she's really trying her best. She got put in a messed up situation, and she's trying to handle it the best way she knows how. 10. Up until this scene right here, Ethan probably would have been lower on the list. I am hoping for some more development with him. 9. Oh, Gia. My heart definitely goes out to her, and I hope she's able to get some peace. Watching her in episode 5 of this season broke my heart. It's horrible watching a family member go through addiction, and I have so much empathy for her. 8. I will not forgive the show for what they did to him. He was such an amazing character, and I loved his relationship with Fez. It was really sad to watch what happened to him because he really is just a kid at the end of the day. 7. I know everyone hates Cassie, and I can see why. She pissed me off so much this season, but I can't hate her. I mostly just feel sorry for her. She was my favorite in season 1, and she was someone who my high school self could relate to at times. I would have never done any of the things she did this season, and I hated watching the character's downfall. She pissed me off quite a bit, especially since she likes to act like she did nothing wrong, and she's been a terrible friend to Maddie. I really hope she comes around next season, because if this continues, I don't think I can go back to liking her. She's only this high on the list because of how much I loved her in season 1. 6. I love the mom so much. She's hilarious, and she's very supportive of both her kids. I loved seeing how well she handled the play, even seeing herself being portrayed like that on stage. I love her for calling Cassie out. She's become one of my favorites. 5. I love Kat. She was another favorite in season 1. I thought she had such a great story arc, and I found hers to be one of the most interesting. I did not like how she was written out of most of season 2, and I thought the way she handled Ethan's breakup was shitty, but I still liked the character. 4. I love him, and he's kind of become a father figure to Rue, which I also love. I love him for supporting Gia, and he seems like such a genuine, caring person. 3. I fucking love Maddie. She is the most iconic character in the entire show. She has some of the best lines. She's such a good friend to everyone. One of my favorite moments was when we got to see her interact with Lexi. I loved seeing her grow this season, and she has genuinely become one of the best characters. 2. I love Lexi. For someone who's just sat back and watched all the chaos unfold right in front of her, it was nice to see her have a much bigger role this season, and we got to see her grow as a character aside from being in her sister's shadow. We see just how much she's been there for everyone, especially Rue. I'm glad we got to see more of their relationship because we did not get that much in season 1, and I really love her relationship with Fez that we got to see build. Number 1. I love Fez so much. He is arguably the most selfless character in the entire series. From Rue to Lexi to Ashtray, we see just how much he cares about everyone. I'm glad we got to see more of his backstory and his relationship with both Lexi and Ashtray. Any scene with him and Lexi made me happy, and I was so sad he didn't get to make it to her play. Here's hoping he is okay next season. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinions in the comments and subscribe to my channel.